Hey there, Infinite Creator! It's awesome to have you here. How are you finding the challenge? We've absolutely loved delivering the material throughout the week. It's been amazing. Every time we do it, I don't know, we just get so excited.
Yeah, we get so excited about showing people that there is another way of being in the world, like that you do have a choice to show up differently and can create what's sitting here in your heart that you just want to bring to life.
Yeah.
What you're seeing in your land of plenty, you can actually bring into your reality right now. Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
and you can go direct. You don't have to do this whole, I know we talked about the hero's journey and the challenge, but you don't have to do the whole hero's journey. You can actually go direct.
Yeah.
That was the most amazing part. Like, we've been on this journey for over 16 years now. And seriously, we have never come across work like this, which is why we're actually teaching this stuff, because we could have taught a whole bunch of different things about the stuff that we had learned over 16 years. But when we saw this, we went, there is literally no better way to actually create what you love. And isn't that the whole point of being here? Like, to actually just play and enjoy your time here on planet Earth.
Yes.
When you realize that you are that infinite creator, there's no other reason, like we talked about this in the challenge, there's no other reason to create anything other than just love, an absolute pure joy and love of creating something, and to actually see that there is a direct path to doing that. And just, it's so simple. It is so simple to create what you love, and we've made it so complicated. It's so complex. Like, it's just crazy. But finally, like, I think the biggest, sorry man, like the biggest thing that people have been saying to us is that finally feels like the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Like, you can actually see, oh wow, I can actually see how this structure actually is set up now. And it is that simple.
Yes. And I think that's the biggest thing we were experiencing too, is because we've done so many other things, and we were definitely bringing lots of things together, and this felt like it was the missing piece. And it was literally that there was another structure that makes all of this come to life, if you like. So all the theory and all the intellectual stuff we've been learning over the years, and about being this, expanding your energy and having access to infinite possibilities, because there was always this like fear, but how do you make that happen? It was because we're in the wrong structure. So as soon as that was explained to us and we saw that, and it just made everything else come together. And that's what everyone's been saying, is like, it's just making so much sense now. It's starting to fit together. They can understand things that they've been studying for years. How can I now live this? And that's 100% what this community is going to be about, is about living this work now. No more sort of thinking about it, learning about it, theorizing about it. It's about bringing what you love to life now and living it.
Exactly. Yeah. And it does take a little bit to implement this stuff. It's not going to be overnight, definitely. And that's why we've set it up so that it's a 12-month journey with us, because when we say that if you give us 12 months, we'll change your life, we 100% know that to be true. Because if you apply yourself for 12 months and you're only focused on what you love and not all the limiting beliefs and all the stuff that we've looked at over the week, like the perceptions of everything, we're totally 100% focused. You've got a whole community of people all doing exactly the same thing. You can imagine the momentum and the energy that comes with that, and the accountability. Then we are all moving in that one direction. And you can imagine that in 12 months, like if you've just spent 5 days with us, imagine what 12 months, what we can do in that time. And we've already got people in the community, and they are having massive shifts in just really short spaces of time. It's like mind-blowing shifts, like life-changing shifts, some of them. And it's like, wow, this actually is like, and like we talked about in the challenge, if you take all the power that you've been putting in to keeping that structure in play for your human world, where it's all your beliefs and all your perceptions and all that, you're trying to manipulate to get what you want and all that sort of stuff. You take all the energy from that and you put it across to what you love. It happens really quick, quick. And Mandy and I are absolute testament to this. We have our own coach in this work, and the speed at which things are actually unfolding is mind-boggling. Like, I've never experienced momentum like we are right now with this work.
It just shows you that how the old structure, we get stuck in that old structure and we think that everything has to take so long. The reason we keep dissolving that tension all the time that we kept talking about, we keep doing it in the wrong way, if you like. So it's like, no wonder it takes so long, because we keep discreating things all the time. We keep sabotaging them. So it does feel like it takes a long time. Whereas moving into this new structure, this new creative orientation, and using it to fuel your end results that you're going for, the momentum can just be way beyond what you're ever imagining, because now all your focus and energy is going into your creative ability now, rather than resolving your identity structure. So yeah, it just frees up so much energy, and therefore the potential just opens up in front of you. It's quite mind-blowing. Yeah,
Definitely
so
does.
we'd love you to come and be a part of that. If you want this for your life, if you're going to make this as a choice for you to going forward, and you really want to learn how to live this now rather than just learning about it, it's time for you to sort of say yes and really go for what's in your heart. Then we'd love you to come and join us. Yeah
Absolutely, we would. We're very high touch. Mandy and I are in there all the time in the community. We do lives 2 or 3 times a week, and we're working with people hands-on. This is not just, come and watch a recorded course by any means. Mandy and I are actually working with you in a group situation, and people are getting one-on-one attention during that, and like the hot seats that we're running, and just real intense deep dives into things to actually look at what actually is in your land of plenty, and how do we actually bring that through now? Because guaranteed you're going to sabotage it along the way, because that's how we're programmed. Natural default is back to perceptions, like we talked about. It's not your natural way in the human world, is not actually your intuition. So we have to learn to reorientate ourselves back to that. And that's why we say, come and work with us for a period of time, so that we can actually get you reorientated into that, so that that becomes the natural way of doing it. And it's a mastermind, like this is a real collaboration with people. You'll meet people in there. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that are doing all sorts of fantastic creative projects, and get together with them, network with them. These are the people that are going places, who are actually creating what they love. And you're going to be able to be doing the same thing. And so you can imagine the project, like that's the part that I'm really excited about. The projects that are going to come out from the collaborations of this sort of mastermind is massive. This will have the ripple effect across the world. Definitely some of these projects that are coming out of this mastermind right now.
And that is our vision for this too. We know that our part to play in the world is to bring this information to the world and help facilitate other people that want to bring their visions to life. That's absolutely what lights us up about someone that's comes here with a creative project or a mission or a message they want to bring to the world, however big or small that is. It doesn't have to be world changing, but if it is, great, we'd love to have you on board too, because that's the journey we're going on. So we'd love to share that journey with you and take you on that journey too, because we just absolutely love creative people. It's just like our juice.
Oh yeah. And then that's it. Like you will either know this is for you or not. And we're not here to convince you either way. This really is just applying the work, like we've been talking about all week. It's like, if it's on your land of plenty and it feels like it's on your path and it resonates, move towards it. If it's not, don't worry about it, because it was never for you. Or it may not be for you right now. It might be in the future. Right now, you have a choice about whether you're going to live back in the box. And now don't forget, you've actually been shown that there's a way out of the box. So it's going to be very difficult to go back into the box at times. If that's where you choose to play your game, you're going to really notice that you're back in the box. It's going to feel even more limited than probably what it was before. So you're either going to be back in the box in your perceptions, or you're going to be living in intuition out of the box with complete infinite possibilities to create with, and just come to play. Like that's it. The whole idea of this community is to play. Yes. Mandy and I set this up because we want other infinite beings to play with. So there is a selfish reason for us actually creating this whole community in the first place, because that's what's at the end of it. We know that. We see that very, very clearly. So
we'd love you to come and play.
Absolutely. If you feel to come and play with us, please do. Honestly.
If you love the challenge and you love the community that was formed in the challenge group, then you will absolutely love the community, the membership community, the mastermind here, because the feedback we're just getting from everyone is it just feels like family, and it did from day one. It just continued on from the challenge and has just got more and more and more like that. So it's been so much fun. So we'd love you to come and join us too and be part of the Infinite Creator community family. Yep.
Very cool. All right. Well, we hope to see you inside.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. Big love. Bye. All right, recording. Sounding a bit formal.
I feel like I'm squinting a bit. I think I started laughing because I'm thinking you were thinking you weren't going to keep going, and then I thought, oh no, I think you are going to keep going. So I think I did this one.
We're just going to get the start, then we'll be fine. All right, here we go.
This is it. This is the one.
Okay, one take. Here we go.